So to go ahead and replicate what the gameplay experience feels like on a PS4 for Season 12, I went ahead and made a PowerPoint to showcase what exactly that gameplay feels like. So as you can see, there are some FPS issues, but overall it's still playable and it's okay. I really don't think it's that big of a deal, especially since I haven't crashed the game yet, so I should be able to hopefully win this match. Oh. Hey guys, I hope you're all having a great day, and I'm sure you already know what this video is about. It's going to be about the FPS issues that a lot of you must have been receiving, or at least a lot of you have already heard of throughout this season. Now, Respawn is finally aware of this issue and they're finally addressing it. As you can see on the tweet shown on the screen above, Respawn has gone ahead and said, "Quick update on the Play Apex PS4 performance issue. We have identified the cause, but are still actively working on a fix for it. We hope to have a resolution in one of our upcoming patches, and we'll share more info as we get clarity. Thanks for sticking with us through this." Now, to give you guys a rough translation of what that means is, we found the issue, but it's probably still going to take some time to fix, so please don't get mad at us, and please don't blame the devs. Now, I agree with the don't blame the devs part. Spreading hate and doing all that kind of stuff is not going to help with this. The best thing to do is just sit tight and hope that Respawn fixes this as quickly as they fix their stores. Now, in a previous video, I pointed out how one of the possible causes for this FPS issue is with the new Olympus skybox, as the city below has an insane amount of detail that I previously did not expect to be there. But since Respawn says they have already identified the cause, well, we can just wait until they fix the performance issue, and then they'll most likely go ahead and tell us what exactly they did in order to remove this sort of lag. Now, for those of you that are on higher end PCs or higher end consoles, you most likely didn't experience this issue, but from the people I know and from the people I've seen on my last video, it seems like this issue is very common, and I'm very surprised that Respawn is only now addressing it. It took them quite a while to address an issue that is affecting gameplay in such a significant way that some people can barely play the new season. And yes, I know, fixing and finding these issues isn't necessarily easy, but when it comes to a company as big as Respawn, I'm expecting a higher level of standards when it comes to the gameplay that the majority of the player base can experience. Not everyone can buy a high-end PC, not everyone can get the new generation of consoles, and so I do believe it is Respawn's responsibility to make sure that everyone in the player base is able to play the game in the best and smoothest way possible. Now, with that being said, I do believe there should be some sort of compensation for the players that weren't able to enjoy Apex in the first week of Season 12. There's absolutely no reason whatsoever that so many players should have so many performance issues while they're just trying to support and play the game that they love. There should definitely be some form of compensation, whether that compensation goes for only PS4 players or whether that compensation goes for every single player in the player base. I personally really don't care, as long as people get some sort of reward in exchange for the hard times that they had to go through. Personally, I do think that Respawn will be providing some sort of compensation. It's a very large issue that affected a whole bunch of people, and it affected them in a way that basically prevented them from playing. My guess is that they're probably going to compensate with a couple of Apex packs, and they're also going to compensate with some levels on the Battle Pass for free. This is because obviously a week's worth of grinding is basically gone. But enough talk about the performance issues of this season. Next up, I want to talk about the ranked map rotation. I still see a lot of people complaining about the map rotation this season for ranked, as we do once again have Kings Canyon in the ranked map rotation. Now, I've given out my opinion about this before, but I'll go ahead and say it again here. To me, it really doesn't matter that much. I end up having fun no matter what map I'm playing on anyways. However, when it comes to those high ranked levels and that high tier gameplay, I do understand where this can get frustrating, as Kings Canyon isn't necessarily the best map for ranked. I believe the consensus is that World's Edge is the best map for ranked, and so I think in the future it would be useful for Respawn to put World's Edge as a permanent map in the ranked rotation for at least one of the splits in every season. This allows ranked gameplay to still experience a variety of different maps, as well as still including World's Edge for ranked, which prevents people from complaining. I do think this is a good compromise they should implement in the future, but I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on the ranked map rotation, and let me know what your favorite map is at the moment. Anyways, that's enough talk for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and of course, as always, stay safe, and I'll see ya in the next one. Peace out.